This video will explain the first set of GeoTerms for our unit on spatial inequality. Philadelphia is an urban area. It is a large city. Lancaster County is a rural area. It is an open land area with farms that is far away from the city. In developing countries, the farms are smaller than in Lancaster County. In many parts of the world, there are farmers that only grow enough food to feed their family. This is subsistence farming. They do most of the farming and farm work by hand or using animals. Rural decline is when conditions on the farms fail, like drought, or if the farmers are faced with too much debt, or if the prices of their crops drop, or if a big market opens that can sell the crops for less money. When one of these happens, the farmers decide to move to the city, hoping to improve their quality of life. Rural decline is the worsening economic conditions in the country that leads people to move. Urbanization is when they become urban and move to the city. As more people move to the city changes. The population density increases. Once the population density can't increase by square mile anymore, the city spreads out. What used to be the outskirts is now part of the city, and the outskirts are around the new boundary of the city. Towns on the edge of the city get eaten up by the city. A great example of this is Washington, D.C. So originally, the boundaries of the city might have been like this, and the outskirts were around the edge. But as the city got bigger, the outskirts had to move. Places like Bethesda, Capitol Heights, University Park are now more part of the city, and the outskirts are outside of that. The outskirts were expanded because the city got bigger due to urbanization. This chart shows the change in the population going from being rural to urban, and it predicts in 2030 the vast majority of people will be urban. So there will be urbanization that occurs. In this video, you would have heard 6 geoterms: urban, rural, subsistence farming, rural decline, urbanization, and outskirts. Thinking back on the examples in the video, can you explain this image using the geoterms?